Hi all, I'm Peter and I'm homed in business performance improvement. So, business performance improvement, BPI, is broadly split into two areas. The first, operational excellence, the second, finance. In my 10 months here as a graduate consultant, I've sat under operational excellence in a smaller specialism called intelligent automation. But intelligent automation, what does that mean for me as a graduate consultant who's been here for 10 months, and for you who might be looking to be homed at BPI? Well, predominantly my clients have been in the financial services, and typically on projects we use two technologies, predominantly UiPath, which is a robotic process automation technology, but we also use a bit of Microsoft Power Platform. So on projects with clients, I tend to be focused on creating business cases. That means weighing up both the benefits of automation, so that could be purely financial, but also employee experience, and setting them against the costs, so the upfront costs, but also the costs and the challenges, the problems that automation faces, both in terms of adoption by clients, but also like long-term, like licensing costs, how processes change, things like that. And finally, so and project teams, what do they look like? Well, typically, they tend to be quite small. The consulting side of these projects is the linchpin between the client and the developers. So in the consulting side, you might have 3 or 4 on a project, and then have some developers supporting you, but that's great. By lean, I mean quite small, 3 or 4, and that's no bad thing, because it means you get lots of responsibility quickly. On my first project, I presented some of our final findings to the CRO, the Chief Risk Officer, and boy, that was a nerve-wracking experience, much like this. So why do I like BPI? Well, it's the smallest of the solution areas currently, but it's ever growing. And that's great because it means you get hands-on both with client work, business development work, and other initiatives across all the areas of the solution, and that's fantastic. And it also means you get to know the characters of the solution really quickly, both from the very top with Scott, right down to the most junior of consultants, me, and that's fantastic. And that sort of collaborative work within the solution is fantastic because it represents what Protiviti do generally, and that is that nothing is siloed. We work collaboratively across the office. So what can you learn in BPI? Well, I did classics at university, and if you couldn't tell, couldn't be further from what I'm doing now, intelligent automation. But that's no bad thing. I think fundamentally what Protiviti does is solve clients' problems and communicate solutions to them, deliver those solutions. And the technology is only the means to the end. So wherever you end up, whatever solution area, whatever industry, whatever client you're working at, that's the great fun of it. You're solving clients' problems and delivering great solutions, and that is exciting. So why do I like working at Protiviti? Well, you've probably heard it before, you might be a bit tired, but the people really make the firm. They're great, super on it, very intelligent, but most importantly, unbelievably welcoming and kind. And that really, really makes the work so much more enjoyable, so much more fun. And hopefully, if you join the firm, I hope you do, I can be that for you.